Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. If you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. You guys know what is up with that. So I'm a makeup addict, a makeup lover, whatever you'd like to call me. I cover everything here on my channel, all the way from drugstore up to luxury makeup. I do some fashion hauls here as well, but today happens to be a beauty video. So if that is something you think you would be interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, that red button, as well as the bell notification beside it to keep up to date with my videos, because you guys know I'm not the most freaking uploader. I tell you in every video. But yeah, we're gonna do a good old haul today. I have been waiting to do this. It's actually gonna be a Sephora / drugstore haul. So I have a little bit of Sephora stuff that I've been purchasing and drugstore makeup that I've been purchasing over the last few months. I just have not done a video, and I've been trying to keep it all in this Sephora box. Like, I have a ton of stuff in here. Like, look at all the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get right to it so this video isn't 400 years long. I have tried most of the products, so I can give you my thoughts on it. But if it's something you think you'd be interested in, then definitely keep on watching. So the first thing that I picked up is something that I actually have been using a ton. Like, I love this. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Body Sauce Body Luminizing Tint. So that's what the packaging right there looks like. It's a fairly big packaging. It comes with 95 mils or 3.2 fluid ounces of product, and it just comes in like a squeezy tube. So that's the packaging right there. Really, really pretty packaging. I got the lightest shade, which is Pearl Swirl 01. So essentially this is just a product like body makeup. I like to use this specifically on my legs, and I do sometimes use it on my chest area and just my arms. But you can use this all over. This is freaking beautiful. I love this. I put this on whenever I want like a little bit of a shimmer. It doesn't really have much of a shimmer, but a little bit of a shimmer. I mainly wear this to even out my legs, to make them look really luscious, smooth, beautiful. It gives me a little bit of a faux tan. Now, this does transfer slightly. Obviously, if you're going to put something white on, I would recommend not doing that, or definitely putting it on and then like waiting for a little bit. But I don't have any issues with transfer with this until I actually wash it off. Like, I've never noticed it on my clothing. I've never noticed it like swipe off, unless of course I've gotten it wet, because it's not like completely waterproof. But it is a really nice product. It has like a little pump on the end, and it just comes out, and I'll just do a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't want to do too much. A little bit of this goes a long way, and you can see it just kind of evens things out. It has a slight bit of like a tan to it and a little bit of a shimmer, and it just makes everything look a little bit more tan and smoother, which is something that I really like. I've looked for a product like this. I didn't have any more in my collection, and I didn't really want an oil because it gets a little bit sticky. This one isn't sticky. It dries down. It just leaves your body looking really, really nice. It is a pricey product, so if anyone knows like a good dupe for this one, but I really like this, and I would like recommend picking up. If you're looking for a product like this, any type of body makeup, this is a good one. You get lots of product, and I think I'll like, you know, have it around for a while. Okay, so I did pick up some complexion products. You know me, I have to pick up complexion products. Okay, so one that I am actually wearing currently, I have this on my skin. It is the Urban Decay, Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. This is supposed to be medium coverage and up to 24-hour wear. So that is what the box packaging looks like. I got the shade Light 30, and I think this is supposed to be light with like a more neutral undertone, which I would agree with. I think it does. If anything, it pulls like maybe a little slightly pink, which is more along what I like. I don't like anything that pulls too yellow. This one is nice. This definitely gives you a dewy finish though, so if you aren't someone that's like normal to dry or dry, I don't know. I feel like this makes me pretty glowy by the end of the day, and I am not someone that gets glowy by the end of the day. So I do think this does that for my skin. I don't know if everyone's set up with this. I'm a little late on the game on trying this, but I've noticed that. It's even kind of dewy, honestly, right now, and I've had this on all day. So that is what the packaging looks like. It's just like a little squeezy tube. I actually like the squeezy tube end on this. I think it's just easy for application. It's not a super thin formula by any stretch of the imagination. It has a nice consistency though to it. It's not too thick either, but this does provide a pretty nice coverage. I would agree that it is a medium coverage, And like I said, if you like that dewy look, I think you will like this. It lasts fairly decently. It does transfer though if you are wearing a mask. Most foundations do, but I do notice a little bit more transfer with this than I do some others. That's typical though with a tinted moisturizer, honestly. But I do like this. I think it does wear nicely. I think it makes the skin kind of look plump and juicy. And yeah, if you like that dewy kind of glowy look, I think this is one to check out. I don't think it's talked about as much anymore, and I really have been enjoying it. Oh goodness. Okay. Another Complexion. Okay, so I've had this one for a while. I have really been testing this out, and I found the way I really like to wear this. Do I have the product in here that I wear it with? I do. Okay. So this is the, I got the bronzer as well. So I'll pull both of those out. This is the Huda, the Glowish by Huda Beauty, the line. So I got the Multi-Dew Skin Tint, and I also got the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. And I got mine in the shade 02 Medium, and this is in the shade 02 Fair Light. So that is the box packaging. It's pretty ripped up because I've obviously been using these products. Now, this one here, I wasn't going to get this because I felt like it was going to be like the Glow by Auric as well as the like Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? Hollywood Flawless Filter. I don't have that one anymore, but I used to, and I do have the Glow by Auric. Now, this is sort of like that, but this is like maybe a smidge less glowy. It's still super freaking glowy, like borderline like highlighty for sure. But of all three of those, I like this one the best. And I know this has been getting mixed reviews. I like this the best. This is a thick formula, so be aware of that, but it also comes with more coverage than those other two products that I mentioned. And it, of all of them, has a bit of foundation quality to it, whereas they only have, in my opinion, a highlight quality to it. This one does have a foundation kind of tinted moisturizer quality to it with the glow. Now, this is super glowy. You are going to hate this if you're oily because I think this will make you like super oily. Just stay away from it. I don't think you'll like it. But if you are dry skin or normal skin like I am, I think you will enjoy this if you're looking for a glowy skin tint. If you don't, again, if you don't want glow and you don't want to emphasize texture, you're not going to like this. But I really enjoy this. It comes with 40 mils of product or 1.35 fluid ounces, which is more than a typical foundation. It has a nice little white pump on there. But what I've been liking to do with this, I mix this with a $4.99 foundation, guys, and it looks flawless. It is the perfect pair, and I have to tell you about it in this video. The Essence Pretty Natural Foundation. This guy is like literally, I think, $4.99 at the drugstore. I have the shade 110 Cool Beige. I think I have 40N too, which is darker. I may have to start using that one, but this is the one I've been using. I mix these together. This lasts so long. This is another thing I like about this Huda product. This is so long lasting compared to other products like this on the market that I mentioned. And when you pair this with this Pretty Natural foundation from Essence, it is the perfect duo. It turns into this beautiful, supple, plumping, glowy ass foundation. It tones down the glow a little bit in this product, but it amps up the glow in this part. I don't know how to describe it. These two together are just absolutely flawless. So if you pick this up, go to the drugstore and pick this up. Really good combo. And I really like this product. I know it's been getting mixed reviews. I personally think it's the best on the market. I do. I like this better than the Charlotte Tilbury. I like it better than the Glow by Auric. So if you get a chance, go ahead and pick this up. Okay, so the next product, it's not a foundation, but it's a complexion skincare product. This is from Glow Recipe. I have been dying to pick this up. I actually want to pick up so many products from Glow Recipe. I really like their line. I have their papaya enzyme, like the melting balm to take your makeup off. I really enjoy that one. I used to have the sleeping mask and the watermelon, like the moisturizer. I like that product. There was a couple other products I tried from them and really enjoyed, but I see people raving about the Glow Recipe Water Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is supposed to be like a highlighting serum. Niacinamide tends to work pretty well with my skin, so I wanted to pick this up. It comes with 40 mils, the same as actually that Huda product. This is what the box packaging looks like. I'm not sure if that's going to focus in there, but that's what the box packaging looks like. Really pretty pink color. I have my camera on different settings to make it brighter, and I don't know if it's like focusing on my products, but that's okay. We're just doing a haul video, right? I think it focused a little bit though. All of the Glow Recipe products come in like huge bottles for like the bottles themselves are so tiny, so it's kind of crazy for packaging, but it still looks really pretty. So this is the actual like bottle that it comes in. It's so freaking beautiful. It has a pump on it. It does have that same scent as all of the watermelon products in their line, so if you like that watermelon-y scent, you'll definitely like this. I have been using this. Now, I know a lot of people use this for a primer. I did wear this today, but if I use this for a primer, I like to put it on and give it like at least 15 minutes or so to sink into my skin. If not, I feel like it makes like anything I put on my nose break up, which my nose is pretty irritating in general, but I like to use products that don't do that. So I like to personally use this a little bit before I do my makeup routine. I don't prefer this as a primer like a lot of people do, but I do think this is pretty. It does give the skin a nice glow. It gives it a little bit of a tack, and I do like having this in my skincare routine. Now, do I notice anything crazy yet? No, but I haven't been using this that long, so I need to keep using it, but so far I do really like it. And like I said, I do like Glow Recipes products. There's one I want to get. It's like in a green bottle. I can't think of the name of it. I'll try to throw it up here. I just know that I really want that one. It's just to help with redness, and I do have redness like around this area in the center of my face, so I would like to see if that actually did anything for it. But yeah, that was I think that's the only skincare product I picked up. Yeah, I think that's the only skincare product I picked up because I do have a lot of skincare, but yeah, I'm really excited to keep trying this. I completely forgot that I didn't show you the Huda Glowish, the Soft Radiance Bronzer. Okay, so I have the shade 02 Medium. I don't know, the shades on this were so hard to choose online. I don't know, I almost picked up the light shade almost looked, I feel like, lighter or something, or dark. I don't know. They all look different to me. Like, I couldn't pick what shade I wanted is the moral of the story. But this is the actual like packaging. It's just plastic, but it is really pretty. And then it has this like really, really beautiful like embossing in it. Doesn't it look so pretty? It's still really pretty even though I've used this a ton. So when you swirl around into this, there's no real kick up in the pan on this one. It is a product that you can like really build up. Like, it's not super, super pigmented. Like, it's pigmented, but not one of those ones that you put on and it's going to get muddy right away. I like this because you can really just put this on your brush, build it up all over, and it looks really, really pretty. It does have a slight radiance to it, but it is still a matte product. Like, this isn't like a super glowy bronzer by any stretch, which I feel like most people aren't as into super glowy bronzers. It just has a nice soft radiance, which is what it says. I think it's really nice. I like it. Do you need this bronzer? I don't think you need it. There's tons on the market right now. I didn't need this, honestly, but it is really pretty, and I do like a lot of Huda products, so that's why I wanted to try it. But it is pretty. It's aesthetically pretty. It works well. It blends well. So if you are looking for a bronzer like this, I'd recommend it, but you don't need it. While we're on the topic of bronzers, I picked up a couple things from Makeup by Mario. I don't know, I had a moment of weakness when I was on Sephora one night. I was having a bad day. I'm like, I'm gonna buy some. And this is one of the things I talked about not doing in a video. Not buying stuff when I'm in a bad mood. But I had a little bit of extra money, so I didn't like spend money I didn't have. I had a little extra money and I decided to purchase some Makeup by Mario stuff. I only got, I think, a couple products. So I got the Soft Sculpt powder bronzer, and I got the shade in this. Again, this was hard to choose for me. I got the shade Light Medium, which is actually quite a deep shade, but I am wearing it today. And again, this one, this looks like pretty dark in the pan, maybe a little bit less dark because of my lights, but it is a fairly like deep shade. It has a really nice texture to it. Again, not a lot of kick up. You can see this one is definitely a bit deeper than that Huda one. It does have a little mirror in it, and this is the packaging, since I didn't show you the packaging. Just a simple white packaging. I do think the packaging is actually like, even though it's not, I don't know, it's like hefty. Like, it feels a little bit heavy, not like crazy heavy like luxury, but it still has some like weight to it, which I like. This is not a bad bronzer. I have this on today. Pretty nice. I will say it's not my favorite. I do, for some reason, feel like sometimes when I use this, I don't know, a couple times when I've used this, it's gotten a little patchy, especially if I haven't like fully set my face. I really feel like when I use this particular product, I really need to set my face for it to blend nicely. So if you are someone that wants to put powder over top of just like an unset liquid foundation, I don't know if you love this. I do like it. It's not my favorite, but I will get used out of it. Like I said, I wore it today and I just like grabbed it and put it on. So I will get used out of it. I tend to use bronzers every single day, so I do go through them. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to have it. I want to give the brand a try because I haven't tried anything from them, so doesn't hurt to try that. So then I also got a blush. I got the Soft Pop Powder Blush, and I got the shade Mellow Mauve, which I think is more of like, honestly, like it's not really that mauve. It's just like a light kind of pink tone. I don't find it that mauve-y, to be honest. It's just a really light kind of like pink tone blush. Again, now this is a buildable product, so that is the blush right there. This is a pretty buildable blush, really beautiful. I do have this on my cheeks. I like this. Again, simple packaging. It's a little bit smaller than the bronzer, but it applies really nicely. I didn't try any of the cream products, but I just wanted the powder products, I'm going to be honest. I do like this blush though. It is really pretty. I would try more colors actually. It blends out really nicely. It's buildable. It's not overly pigmented again, so you don't have to worry about like just looking like a clown when you first apply it. And I am someone that really likes blush, so I like really over apply it. But other than that, it's really great, and I would highly recommend checking this out. I do really like the blush. All right. So this was a total influence buy. So I seen Samantha March rave about this freaking powder, so I picked it up. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder, and I got the shade 2N. So this is the compact. This is, of course, the famous Dior Powder No Powder. If you watch Samantha March, you'll know about this. I've been using this constantly. I have it on today. I really like it. Spoiler alert. So that's the packaging, like kind of like the other face and body products, and you can see that I've gone in on this, can't you? I have gone in on this. Like, you can't see all the Dior symbols or powder on the side. This is a cool product. It has kind of like a creamy texture to it. Like, and you really do have to dig into this at first. Like, you feel like you're not going to pick anything up. I use the BK Beauty 105 brush, the big, like, fluffy brush that they have, and it picks it up really well. I will say, really dig your brush in there, especially the first few times that you use this, because it is a harder product to pick up, but once you get in there, it's phenomenal. It really does kind of blur things out, but it has a creamy texture. It kind of still leaves a glow in your skin, which I like. It doesn't make you look overly powdered or crepey or dry. So I think especially if you are someone with like dry skin or normal to dry skin, you're really going to enjoy this. If you're oily, I don't think this would be enough to actually like settle the oils in your skin. It's more of like a subtle kind of setting powder for someone with a skin type like mine, and it looks really blurring and beautiful. It can really fix a lot of mistakes. So if you are looking for a powder like that, I really like this. I was hoping I wouldn't like it because it's expensive, but I really do like it. All right, so another influence purchase is the Lawless The One and Done Longwear Volumizing Mascara. So this is the packaging on this guy, really pretty kind of pink packaging. It's just in the shade Nightlife, which I think is the standard shade, and then this is the actual like tube. Look how pretty the tube is. Isn't that freaking pretty? It's so freaking gorgeous. And then that is the wand. It is like a little like spiky wand. It's quite big. It's quite large and in charge. Okay, so I don't entirely like this mascara. I was hoping I would. It is really lengthening, but it does that thing where it like puts my lashes together. Like, I don't have a ton of volume, and a lot of times mascaras like this will do this. They'll clump my lashes together. I don't like that. I like my lashes long and volumized but separated. This clumps them together. So I don't know. I use this in conjunction with other mascaras, but I don't love it. And it was expensive. I honestly should have sent it back because I'm not loving it. I wanted to love it, but honestly, I just buy the Essence, the Lash Princess False Effects. Perfect. I also like the Essence Bold 24 Ever mascara, which is like $4.99. Like the False Lash Princess is $4.99. So like, I don't know, spending this much on the mascara, I don't know why. It's okay, I just don't love it. I think some people would like this, but for me, it just makes my lashes kind of gall all together, and I'm not a big fan of that. So this one's not like my favorite. Okay, so something from Lawless I did love, and I ended up purchasing another one of these after one of my orders. It's the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. So that is the packaging right there, same as the mascara. I got two shades. I ended up getting two shades because I love this so much. I got the shade Daisy and the shade Velvet. So these two right here, one's more of a pink, one's more of a nudish pink. These are so freaking pretty. They're so pretty. Let me just put a swatch. They are like a clearer gloss, but they have thickness to them, so there is like a slight bit of color. I love them. I love them, and I love them equally. So this is the shade right here. This is the nude shade. And then this is the more like pink subdued, or more pink bright shade, not subdued. This is the more subdued. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is the brighter pink shade. I love both of these equally. The packaging is really pretty. It has some weight to it. It has the L for Lawless. And I'll just put on a little bit. Let's just go ahead. This is a thicker gloss though. So the thing is, if you don't like a thick gloss, you won't like these. So just be aware, because I know a lot of people are raving about these. I like them as well, but if you do not like a thicker gloss, and your hair is going to stick to these if it blows in your face, it just is. But these stick around for quite a long time because of the thickness, which is what I like sometimes about a thicker gloss. But again, if you don't like that feeling, it's not goopy, it doesn't get stringy, but if you don't like that feeling, you won't like these. I do love these. Like, I have these in my purse all of the time. I wish they weren't so expensive, but I hope she comes out with more colors because they're just so nice. I need to find a dupe for them though. Find me a dupe. Find me a dupe, because I don't want to spend this much money on freaking lip gloss. I think this was like 30 something dollars Canadian. It was expensive. So I don't know. I still really like these. They're really good. They have that kind of like plumping, or kind of like, it's not like a mint flavor at all, but it has that same feeling you get from like, let's say a Buxom gloss. So it does have that feeling if you don't like it either, but I do like that. And I think the colors are beautiful. Okay. So I got this kit from Refi. It's like the brow kit. It comes with, I'm not going to go through all this. Honestly, I'm not like in love with this. So it comes with like a brow pencil, which I do like. It's like a micro, like a tiny brow pencil, similar to my CoverGirl one though, in all honesty. This is by an influencer, I believe. But yeah, this is it kind of has like a gray packaging. It just looks like that, and it's got Refi on it. But then I also got it has like a little pomade, but it's like one of those ones that pulls apart, and then one part of it you put the end in. It has like a little brush. I don't know. The brush is kind of thick. The pomade you have to dip into the end. You get a lot of product. It's easy to make the mess with. I don't mind though there's kind of a product that's like glue that holds your brows up. I like it, but it does leave some residue, I find, like if you're not careful. And I right now just use the NYX brow glue, and I love that one. So it's like, this was like $70 for freaking eyebrow products. So I'm going to use this. Like I said, I think the pencil's good, and I do like the brow glue stuff. I don't think it's like out of this world. Like, I like the NYX one better, but it does work. I'll have to give it more of a try. It does have a nice comb on the end, which I enjoy. So I'll give it that. Now I got the shade medium. It's not bad. It's not a bad match. It's kind of ashy, but I don't mind that on my brows, so it's okay, but just keep that in mind. But it's called the Sculpt Pomade Pencil Stage Refi Brow Kit. I should have just got the like gluey stuff, because that's all I really needed, but I always use brow products, and I will use these up. Like I go through brow products like all of the time, but it's not my favorite. I don't know. It's not my favorite product. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad because it was expensive, and it is an influencer, like, I think, brand. I don't know. She said, I don't know her though. I'm sorry. You have to let me know. I didn't buy it because of the influencer. I bought it because I seen someone talk about it and really like it, and I thought I would, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right, so palette. I got the ABH Normina Volume 5 palette. Really beautiful packaging. I like this. I like this. I've done a few looks on my Instagram. If you follow me at Shannon Shaw's Beauty, can see some of those looks. I also do have a TikTok now, and I think I posted one of the looks on my TikTok, and that is, I think 2 looks actually, and that is Shannon Shaw's Beauty as well on TikTok, just so you know. So it has a huge ass mirror like all of her other palettes, and these are the colors. Gorgeous. This palette is so freaking gorgeous. This shade up here is phenomenal, like insanely metallic, and then I actually love this like pressed glitter. It's actually a good glitter, guys. like a good glitter. Those are hard to find. I would recommend this. I'm not going to talk too much about this palette, but it is really, really good. If you've heard good things, it's because it is a really nice palette. If you want a purple palette that has a little bit of everything and some neutrals, pick it up. Even honestly, that like glitter, if you put that on, you just gotta tap it on. You don't need any glitter glue. It stays on. I had barely any fallout. So good. Again, I would recommend this. Expensive, but freaking beautiful. One more lip product that I forgot to mention. This is the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Talk Pillow Balm Lip Treatment. Now, I don't have the box for this. I've had this out for quite a long time. I purchased this because of Babs Beauty. Has a nice, like, thick applicator. I actually purchased those other, like, Lawless ones because of her as well. Stephanie from Babs Beauty. She influenced me a lot. Just gonna say that. But yeah, I picked this up. It's a nice big tube. You can see that. This is like the pink one in watermelon. It has like a watermelon scent. I really like the scent. And this is a nice product. I would say this is less thick than the Lawless glosses. This is more of an actual balm, like a treatment balm that you can put on like around your house. It does have a slight tint, so if you like a balm throughout the day, this one is really nice because it does have that like kind of like pinkish tint. And they do have other like scents now and colors that have released. So if you are interested in this, I would recommend it. It is really nice. It's kind of an underrated product because I feel like not that many people rave about this, but it is really nice. Okay, so we're almost through the Sephora stuff. Oh, I hope I get through this video because my camera's dying. Okay, so I did get the Benefit Professional Super Setter Steel Set. It comes with 2 of the setting sprays, and this is the one right here. I had heard Tati talk about this in a video, and it made me curious to try it because I really like a fine mister, and this looked like it had such a fine mister. So let's get my hair in my face, and I'll just show you. I do like this. I've been using this a lot. It's really nice. Can you see that at all? It's a fine mister. It has a nice, like, slight scent to it. But this, like, actually, you can feel it on your face, even though it's, like, a slight, like, not a slight, even though it's, like, a fine mist, you can feel it on your face. I like this. I think it's really nice. It does definitely, I think, help with the lasting power of my makeup, and it makes everything settle into the skin nicely. This set was 56 Canadian. I think one of these is, like, 45 or more Canadian, so I thought this was the best set to get. And I always go through setting sprays. I just went through my Charlotte Tilbury one. I decided to try this one just to replace it, and I'm happy I did because I really do like this, and I tend to like Tati's recommendations. So I am happy I picked this up. I haven't tried anything from Benefit in a really long time, so yay. Okay, let's move on to drugstore really quickly. Let's like breeze through the drugstore quick. Okay, so I think I picked most of this stuff up from Amazon and then just like in store at like Shoppers or somewhere. I'm not really sure. I bought some of this a while ago. But one thing I did pick up, this is an older product, but I freaking love this. I need to pick up more shades. This is from Burt's Bees. I like a lot of Burt's Bees stuff. They've actually sent me a few things, which is awesome. But this I picked up myself on Amazon. This is the Blush and Shy Pink. Blush with Bamboo. So yeah, it's just called Blush. So that's the packaging. It's just like a plastic packaging, and then you open it up, and that's the shade Shy Pink. This is up my alley. I love this shade. These are nice and soft. They almost have a creamy texture to them. Like, I like that. And it's more of like a baby kind of pink shade. I don't know if you can see it right up here. Yeah, it's a little bit less, more of a baby, like cooler tone pink than this one down here. I really like this. This is so pretty. I wore this so many times since I've bought it. And like I said, I think this is long lasting. It applies beautifully. Not that expensive, and I would buy more of these. It's pretty good. Okay, so a powder I bought. I've always been curious about the Charlotte Tilbury, like the airbrush flawless, like the pressed powder. I heard Makeup by Cheryl say that this one from Maybelline, this Super Stay full coverage up to 16-hour powder foundation, is very, very similar. This has been out for a hot minute. I was looking for a setting powder that had a little bit more coverage that I could use on my face as well as my under eyes. This is really nice. Why doesn't anyone talk about this? So I got the shade, I think it is 112 Natural Ivory. I can actually use this under my eyes and all over my face. It's a little light for me right now all over my face because I do have obviously a bit of a tan. But this is nice. It provides a nice amount of coverage. It smooths things out. It definitely keeps my makeup on longer, which is what I look for, and it gives me that additional coverage. So I'm surprised. I do think if you're dry skinned, this will be too much for you. I'm more normal right now, so this works for me, and I do like it with a product like glowy like this to kind of set things down. It is nice under the under eyes as well, so I don't know. I don't know why more people don't talk about this. I do really like this. I haven't tried wearing it on its own, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to try using this just as a powder foundation because that's actually what it is. But right now I've just been using it to set my under eye area and my face to add additional coverage, and I've really been liking it. Okay, so I did get a Complexion product. Makeup by Cheryl. And God, all of these are pretty influenced by people. I need to stop like watching YouTube. I love YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is my friend Jasmine tried this as well. I don't know if she was like insanely crazy about it, and I am, spoiler alert, not either. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I got the shade Vanilla, Light Vanilla. This isn't a bad match for me. It's a little light, especially right now, but it's not bad. I don't think this is super blendable. I don't know, am I the only one? Because I bought this because of Makeup by Cheryl and she loves this, so I don't know. This for me, I don't know. I don't love the texture of this when I put it on. I think it looks okay when it's blended out and set. It does. It has a more natural finish, but this doesn't last that long on me. Like, and the thing is, I want foundations to last a long time, like 10 to 12 plus hours, because I wear these to work. I put them on early in the morning and I don't take them off until late in the evening. So for me, I don't know. I have other foundations that perform better than this. I think I am going to try mixing this with like the Huda Glowish and a couple of their long lasting products, because I do like to mix foundations. I'll see if that makes it work better, because I've only worn it a few times and I just was never like in love, so I never kept wearing it. But I know a lot of people do really love this, so don't like just take my word on it. It's just not my favorite, but I am going to try to make it work some more. But I did want to mention that I did pick it up. I think I'm to the last. I wanted to mention this product because I love this. I'm not gonna lie, I sometimes don't wear SPF on my face, and I should be. You know, if you don't wear SPF on your face, especially when you're younger, which I know I didn't, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of like dark spots and things come through. I am already 37 though, and I don't have a lot of dark spots yet, but I'm sure they're hiding under the skin. From what I've heard, you can like, there used to be like a machine or something at Sephora which would show you all of like the dark spots hiding under your skin from sun damage. And I heard someone talking about how they had like a ton and they were so worried, so they started wearing SPF. I don't know how true that is, but I want to try to keep my skin looking good. So I did go ahead and pick this one up from the drugstore, and this was just at my local drugstore. It's the Hawaiian Tropics Silk Hydration Weightless Face Oil-Free Lotion Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 30 and it's supposed to have 12-hour moisturization and doesn't clog pores. It comes with 50 mils of product. So that is the little tube right there. I don't know if you can see, but it has like white and then it has like yellow through it. It's kind of hard to see though, isn't it? Because my lights are super bright, but I think you can see it there. The great thing about that is this isn't stark white. This comes out like a yellow kind of tint to it. So it doesn't give you that like really like crazy like white face. I don't know, like if you are a deeper complexion, I don't know, but I think the yellow would be much better than just that really crazy white that you get from a lot of SPFs. This one's nice. It has a nice light fragrance to it. It does have that SPF scent, of course, but it does have a little bit of a fragrance, I think, to it as well. Just like a slight. I don't know if any's added. It just smells good. Again, I like this. It gives you a nice moisturized feel to your skin. I like to sometimes put this on before makeup as a primer, and I think it works really well as a primer and an SPF. So I have been reaching for this a ton. I wanted to mention it because I know a lot of people are buying like really expensive SPFs for their face. This is not that expensive and it works really good. So it might be something that you want to check out. It's from Hawaiian Tropic. It can be found like at any freaking drugstore, Walmart, department stores. Like you can find this anywhere. So if you are looking for one, this might be worth checking out. Okay guys, that is gonna do it for my video. That is everything I picked up both at Sephora and at the drugstore, that huge ass box. I know it was a lot of products, but to be fair, I've been meaning to do this video for months. So I have like purchased over the last few months. I've just shoved it in this box and kind of been using things and thought I would do this video and give you guys a little overview of my thoughts on the products. But yeah, that's everything I got. It was a fun video. I love filming haul videos because I love buying shit. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's everything I got. You guys will have to let me know if you've tried any of the products, what your thoughts are on the products. Do you prefer high-end? Do you prefer drugstore hauls? What would you like to see from me? But yeah, guys, I love you. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like the video. It does help me out. Even if you don't think it does, it really does help for engagement on my channel. But I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!